myself. And you'll see shortly on the slide that shows you my before and in progress photographs, you'll see what a big difference it's made. I've shed quite a considerable amount of weight. I refocused on my results earlier this year, and I've gone on to lose quite a bit more weight in the process as well, and I feel absolutely amazing. So thank you to Herbalife. So that brings us to our actual event this evening. It's going to be divided into 3 sections. The first part, we're going to tell you a little bit more about our products as well as the company. We've got a great speaker who's going to be taking you through that information. Following on from that, we'll take you through our compensation plan, how we take these products to the marketplace, and how Herbalife rewards us for helping other people change their lives. And then we're going to be hearing a couple of testimonials leading into our very special guest joining us all the way from Port Elizabeth this evening. And I can't wait to hear what's happened to him and his wife and their business. So I hope you guys are ready for a cracker of an evening. So to get us started and to tell us a little bit more about the company and about the products is a young lady from Johannesburg. She is absolutely on fire. She's had incredible results in these products, which she'll share with you. And she's World Team member, Miloska Visser. Thank you, Miloska. Take it away.
Hi, everybody. I don't know, my video for some reason won't come on now, but it's okay. So my name is Miloska Visser. I'm from Joburg, like Liesel said, and I've been with Herbalife now for going on 6 years. Before Herbalife, I actually had a very big issue with energy. So I actually was a drug user for many years of my life. And when I stopped using all these drugs and things to help me with my energy, I actually ended up having a very damaged metabolism, which I struggled for years to try and fix. I ended up gaining a whole bunch of weight. I went up like 5 pant sizes in 6 months, and it took me more than 2 years to try and lose it. I tried eating right. I tried exercising 3 times a day at some stage, and nothing really worked for me. So I realized there's something missing here. Just eating less or moving more wasn't really working for me, even though I did that for more than 2 years of my life. And my mom eventually got me to get on the Herbalife products, and immediately I noticed that my sugar cravings were gone and my energy was through the roof. So that was super exciting for me. I stayed on the plan long term just because it made me feel amazing. And then obviously, as you can see, got a 6-pack and a bumping booty and all that awesome stuff on top of it. So that landed me up in business. I landed up very reluctantly in getting involved in the business just to pay for my own products. I started selling to friends and family at work, people that I know and whatever. And as the time progressed, I landed up not only matching my full-time income in the corporate car sales industry, but almost tripling my best month there with my best month of my Herbalife income. Plus, it's opened doors for us to travel. Plus, it's given me freedom to work from home in my own schedule. And I'm not worried about having kids one day and having to leave them with a babysitter all the time. So that's my Herbalife story. I'm so excited to be a part of this company and so grateful for everything that it's done for me. So today I want to share with you just a bit more about our company and our products. So our why is to make the world healthier and happier. The purpose of our company and distributors is to help people be healthier and happier through personalized nutrition. Our company is a global business opportunity helping every tomorrow become continually better. Our how is through purpose-driven distributors. Beyond world-leading products, our customers receive irreplaceable knowledge, encouragement, respect, support, coaching, care, and community. That is what our distributors truly distribute. And then creating an inspiring result for a better life is our what. So with effective products that taste great and give amazing results, members that provide guidance along the journey supported by the global company, we give people a simpler path to a healthier, happier life. Now, how was Herbalife started? Herbalife was actually started by a guy called Mark Hughes. He was in his early 20s in 1980 because his mother had passed away due to taking too many diet pills and sleeping tablets and all these things just to try and lose weight. She landed up overdosing in her sleep. And Mark decided he was going to find a way to make the world healthier and happier and sustainable weight loss through good nutrition. Mark's dream is now reality. Herbalife operates in over 90 countries for more than 40 years. So sales and development, we utilize our strengths for your benefit. So you get to be involved with a company that's already built this massive infrastructure, which is one of the most exciting things about this business. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. The company's done it all for you. We've got amazing products. We have business. We've been in business for over 4 decades. We're open in over 90 countries. We have a support system for training and personal growth. And we are at the moment, or not at the moment, 2 years ago, we were at 7.7 billion in suggested retail sales. It's now, I think, closer to 8 billion. And yeah, it's just growing as it's going. So we have scientific leadership. We have a world-renowned team of nutrition and scientific advisors that guide and participate in our product development and testing programs. These experts endorse our high-quality products as being the best in the market. All right. One of our developers has also won a Nobel Prize for a product he's developed in the nutrition field. So we're literally the best. Okay. We're a powerful brand. We are the #1 meal replacement and protein supplement company in the world. We sell, or not sell, our clients use over 5 million shakes a day are being consumed. All right. That is insane. And then we offer nutrition for a healthy, active lifestyle. We have the cutting edge products for you and for your inner nutrition. Okay, so the stars of the show is our products. So we've got amazing products for many different needs. Our core products are our shake, tea, aloe, multifiber, and PDM, which I take every single day without fail. We've also got amazing snacking options. So all of these products are amazing, high protein, high nutrition. They help with cravings, they help with fat loss, they help with muscle development. They're just like unbelievable, and they all taste great. We also have targeted nutrition for specialized needs. If you need omega-3s, if you need more fiber, all that type of stuff. And then we've also got a whole range that's suitable for vegans if you are a plant-based person. Then we've got an amazing sports range. It's called Herbalife 24. It is currently being used by hundreds and hundreds of people. So we take training and recovery to the next level with our Herbalife 24. The first 24-hour sports recovery. So we've also launched 2 new exciting products. So one of them is the protein chips that we've just released. So if you are somebody that likes more salty stuff, because this is something amazing option for you. So these are protein chips that got 50% less fat than normal fried chips. They are rich in protein and they taste amazing. And then we've also launched a more 151 grams of protein, no sugar, no calories, no flavors, all that awesome stuff. So you really are getting like an amazing range of options. Nutrition range starts with our Herbalife skin range. So Herbalife skin is diverse. I get so many compliments on my complexion, although you can't see me now with the camera being off, but people compliment me all the time with my skin gel, which is, we use that for so many different things.
Miloska, I think we're losing your sound there.
And then the shampoo and conditioner with that massively. Okay, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you were dipping off a little bit there with the last 2 slides. Hopefully everyone caught the gist of what of what was happening on those 2 slides. Was there anything else you wanted to add in closing?
Sorry. No, I just want to say our products are awesome. I've been in for 6 years and I wouldn't stop them for anything.
Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Miloska, thank you so much for taking us through the company and the products there. Hopefully, if you're a guest joining us on the call tonight, you've got a pretty good overview of what the entire Sorry, Molluska, go ahead. Yeah, I think we've got a bit of a dip in the connection there. Thank you for joining us, Molluska. I really appreciate it. And hopefully, if you're a guest joining us this evening, you got a pretty good overview of our entire product range and what each one of those products could potentially offer you. If you want more specific information on those products, please have a chat to the person that invited you on the call this evening. Now, on the screen right now, you can see there's a couple of results that we're sharing there. Obviously, these are not the only results we've had, and we're going to be hearing from some people later on that are going to be sharing their testimonials and what's happened with them on the products. But you can already get a bit of a feel for what it is that we do in Herbalife. Now, if you're a guest and you're sitting there and thinking, man, these products sound amazing, there's people that I know that could really benefit from these products, we want to show you how by helping your friends and family, you can actually essentially pay for your own products in the end by helping them on the products, or you can turn this into a solid part-time or even a full-time career. So as coaches, we earn money by helping other people change their lives, changing their nutritional habits. So I can't think of anyone better that's going to take you through this next slot to tell you how Herbalife compensates us for taking products into the marketplace. She's a very, very good friend of mine from here in Cape Town. We're actually accountability buddies in the business. We chat almost on a daily basis to each other. She hails from Mitchell's Plain, and it's World Team member Ruxana Zotenberg. Thank you, Ruxana. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Liesl. I cannot even begin to explain how I feel right now after 5 years in using the product, guys. 5 years, I still can't believe it. It still feels like yesterday. With every single person that I've met, every single life that I've touched, it has been absolutely amazing. So just quickly, a little bit about my journey. When I started, I met my sponsor on Facebook. He inboxed me. He told me about this products that can change my life. And at that time, I was struggling a bit with my health. And I have to tell you guys, I was not interested at all. He came to my house, fast forward, started using the products, and I immediately felt the difference. And about 3 months later, I dropped a few kilos. People started seeing the results, and that's exactly how it happens. Immediately, I fell into the business. I then had some awesome people come over to our offices, or my offices at least. Some additional people was introduced to the products, and that was it. I was in business, and since then, I'm loving the journey. I'm loving the people that I've met, and additional people that has joined me within my business. So I'm just going to tell you guys a bit about the business. So this is my results. As you guys can see, I was extremely overweight, tired. I used to love fast foods. Right now, I'm healthier, I'm happier. I exercise from not doing any exercise. I do boxing, hiking, all sorts of different activity. And I'm just loving life completely, definitely not losing my nutrition on a daily basis. So Herbalife, as it stands, it has over 27.6 billion US dollars within the wellness industry, 104 billion in the weight loss industry. We are also part of the skincare industry, as well as the energy drink industry. At over 9.8 billion. So guys, that alone can tell you we are all over and well established within the world. So as you guys can see, we are available and globally within 90 countries all over the world. Guys, this is the best thing ever. And just another addition to that, I went overseas, I had no problem. I could purchase my products anywhere. And that for me was just simply amazing. So Herbalife, as it stands, what exactly is it? You buy at a discount, you sell at a retail, and you make a profit. It's as simple as that. Your sponsor or the person that introduced you to come to this meeting will explain everything to you. You get introduced to the Herbalife opportunity, you earn a wholesale profit, you develop a team and earn royalties, you earn a monthly production bonus, and you qualify for promotional gifts, international trips, and vacations. Guys, it's as easy as that, and everything will be explained by your sponsor as well, should you not understand, for those who's the first time coming. So just a little bit more as to how we earn our income. So once you have signed up as a member and you become a member and part of the Herbalife family, you start off with a 25% discount immediately. And obviously from there on, every single purchase that is made, should the person make the sale of 400 Rand, as you guys can see, you have the difference there, and whatever the person earns, you will get exactly the same. So as you can see, if the person earns 100 and has 10 customers, that will equal to 1,000, which in turn you will get exactly the same as duplicate. You get from 25% right up to 35, 42, and 50%, which will give you to what we call a supervisor level. You get different streams of income. They are retail, wholesale, and royalty income. And there has been an explanation that is stick to my head, whereas in if you have the royalties, at least anything from 1 to 5%, obviously dependent on the volumes that you purchase. So just say, for example, you've got Brian, you've got Susan, which is those of which have signed up as a member on your membership. And you've got Seppo on 25%. As you guys can see, the information and volume is explained as to exactly what you can earn. So this is just a brief explanation. For instance, if there is those 3 persons earn 1,000 Rand, and obviously those is times 3, then your earnings will be exactly the same, which is 3,000 Rand. So if you have 10 people, which does the exact same volume and work, that will give you 10,000 Rand. You also have, as we stated before, you can do business in 90 different countries. So whether or not those person is in the UK, doesn't matter where it is, that's exactly how much you will earn. So this is just a basic explanation, and obviously you guys will then be able to get a little bit more detail, and you can speak to the person who invited you here. So the Herbalife difference: low startup cost, excellent training and support system, no employees. You don't need to answer to a boss. You can either do it full-time or part-time, flexible location, and a high income potential. So the Herbalife marketing plan, as you guys can see, you start off right at the bottom where the black emblem is, and that is obviously your 25% discounted rate, and it depends on how many customers you have will obviously lead to your income. A supervisor can earn anything from 7.5 up, dependent on how many customers. And as you guys can see, the supervisor there for that earning can get from 15 to 30. You've got the world team, global expansion team, millionaire team, and obviously president team. And obviously, depending on the type of the team itself that they have, they can get up to 150,000 within his or her organization. The lifestyle rewards, as explained earlier, you guys, basically you've got time freedom, you've got a high income potential, international travel, events and celebrations, lifelong friendships, and the chance to give back. So it's as simple as purchasing a bag. How do you get started? You speak to the person who invited you here. You obtain your mini opportunity international business pack, guys. As soon as you sign up, you are an international Herbalife distributor. It's 600 Rand, including delivery, and that is as simple as that. Liesl, thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and over back to you.
Awesome stuff, Rukhsana. Thank you so much for taking us through a very simple explanation of our compensation plan there. So hopefully this excites you guys a little bit, because now you've learned a little bit more about the products in the company. You've heard how you can help other people and actually get rewarded for doing that. But validation from what we've said in theory actually comes from the testimonials. So we've got a couple of people that are going to be telling you a bit more about the results that they've had with the products and with the business. So first up, we've got a lady who's on the supervisor level, and her name is Nokufika Tase. Nokufika, you can go ahead, unmute yourself, and tell us a bit more about your journey. Nokufika, you're still on mute. Just unmute your microphone. There we go.
Hi. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Nokufika Tase from Atlantis in Cape Town. I started to use Herbalife. I started to join in 2019 early. It was around April. I stopped late 2019 because of family issues and financial problems. Then I started again in 2021 May. Then I was as a senior consultant in 2021 May. Then I grew up. In 2021 June, I was still on senior consultant, and July 2021, I grew up. I was a qualified producer. Then August, I was a supervisor. Then on my team, I have 17 customers and 7 members. So I love Herbalife. It gives me a good results because of the 10 days challenge that I was taking for the first time. And I was on a big challenge for the first 10 days challenge. But for the second one is where I see all the good results. And I was happy to using a product. And I have so many people that I see the good results from me. Then they start to join. Then they start to buy the product. And also I'm enjoying to use Herbalife with my family and my kids. The little ones also, they enjoy the product. I'm happy to be on Herbalife. The other thing I was not knowing before, that there is also opportunity for the business. I'm happy that I was also receiving income last for August. It was 2,050. I'm happy that I received also the income of 2,052 rand 40 cents. Then I have the sales of 14,268.20. My stock price was 9,027 rand 68. My retail profit was 5,240.52. So my retail and my income, all it was 7,292. I'm happy for being a part of Herbalife. Thank you.
Wow, Nokufika, fantastic, fantastic. And I think you guys can pick up, this is a serious business lady we've got here. She knows her figures to the sense. I love it. That's the way you take a business seriously. Awesome. But it obviously all started with your amazing results, which got you the customers and the members. So congratulations, and congrats on hitting the supervisor level as well. Great, great, great stuff. Right, next up, we've got a lady who is a firecracker here in Cape Town. Those of us who've gotten to know her, she's got tons and tons and tons of energy, and she'll tell you a little bit more that she actually wasn't like that at all before she got started in her life. So I'm really excited to introduce our next speaker for this evening. She's on the supervisor level, and her name is Joy Wust. Joy, over to you.
Hi, everyone. So good to be here this evening. I hope you're all having a good time. Well, I certainly am. And as you can see on the screen there, what I looked like a year ago, actually. Tomorrow, I am having my first birthday with Herbalife, 1 year in Herbalife. And yes, before I started using Herbalife, I was permanently bloated, a couch potato, never feeling well, and I was actually living to eat, not eating to live, which is so wrong, so wrong. Then my sponsor got me started on Herbalife, and I was very adamant about the fact that I was only in it for myself and not for anybody else. And I knew I had to change something. So I followed the suggestions of my coach and started drinking also a lot of water. And very quickly, I started seeing changes. And as I say, 1 year later and over 20 kilograms lighter. And after using the collagen for 2 months, people are also telling me I'm looking younger. And yes, that makes a person feel good when you reach my age. So people saw my journey, and as I love social media, and I started ordering, they started ordering from me, signing up with me. I have 15 customers. At the moment, I only have 3 members. because in the meantime, I've been working full-time at Toyota. I'm finishing in 2 days' time, and I am so looking forward to now being 100% committed to making an income out of Herbalife. But as I was working, this month, my profit on sales was 6,000 Rand, and I earned an additional wholesale amount of about 885 Rand, which is not anything to be unhappy about. I can't wait for next month when I am committed full-time to make this my income and help other people to get back on track with their lives and their eating habits. And that's me. Thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you for my sponsor for changing my life.
Wow, Joy, what a fabulous, fabulous story. And, you know, this is the great thing about Herbalife. Herbalife doesn't ask or say you can only do Herbalife if you're a certain age. No matter if you're really, really young or whether you are more on the mature side, if you have the desire to jump in and do this, anybody can do this. And how awesome is it that when you're getting to a point now where you're retiring from your full-time job, you're not going to be sitting at home doing nothing. You actually have a business that you can keep on building and still being a contributing member of society. So I think that is just fabulous. Well done, Joy. Right. Next up, we've got a guy who also is from Cape Town. He's a really, really good friend of mine. We've known each other for quite a few years in Herbalife. I'm not going to take anything away from his story because he's a real example of that no matter what challenges come your way, if you have a desire to do something different with your life, you can overcome anything. He and his wife have built an amazing business together, but we only have him here on the call tonight. So over to you, Global Expansion 2.5K, Luke Edson.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys can hear me. So guys, I'm Luke Edson, all the way from Mitchell's Plain, exactly where Rushana's from as well. I got to Herbalife just way, 2011, but you know, I'm just going to take my story quickly through. Is that in 2008, I was diagnosed with an illness, which is glaucoma, which affected my eyesight. I lost 95% of my vision. I fell into a deep depression. I tried to commit suicide, and all the attempts I tried failed. Thank God for that. But you know, I got onto those amazing products in 2011. I was invited to a meeting just like this by my sister. And, you know, I tried the products. I wasn't one for the products, but what got me was the marketing plan. You know, sitting in the meeting, listening to the marketing, that just caught me. And I thought, wow, you know, in the depression I was just looking for some hope and a way to, you know, better my life at that time. Got into this amazing product, lost 20 kilos. I felt absolutely amazing. I was literally a couch potato before that. And I just started, you know, with my results, speaking to people, and, you know, family and friends wanted to know, yeah, what you still doing up so late at night at 7? And I got by default into business. And in our first month, you know, and I just remember with my glaucoma, I was medically boarded. So from 2008 up until 2011, I earned no salary, I had no money. But because of this amazing company, because of the products, when I got onto those amazing products, everything changed. People started to ask, like I said, questions, what am I doing? Got them on products. And in our first month, we made just 3,475 Rand. That blew me completely away. When I understood that, you know, just by sharing my results, this is what I can do. I thought, what if I just, you know, added more effort to it, what can happen? And within the third month, we earned just roughly over 7,000. I was blown away. And I'll never forget that day. And I'm not too sure who's on the call tonight, but, you know, just going to the bank to deposit that 7,000 profit, it brought tears down my face, you know, being a man, not able to provide for your family, but this amazing opportunity gave me back my life. And from there, everything has changed. You know, today, I'm so confident. I'm a cyclist with only 15% vision. I've got amazing friends when we cycle that basically do everything verbally for me. They will caution me. Because of my extreme short-sighted, I can see very close, but I can't see far distance. So I literally tag onto my buddies, and, you know, I just, you know, I'm just grateful for the amazing friends that I have. I've done at least 5 Cape Town cycle tours. I'm not doing the one this year. I've done a couple of other kind of races as well. I've done the marathon, the Two Oceans Marathon, 21K. I've done that. I've done a couple of other races. So I've done quite a lot of things that a lot of people said to me back in 2008. I won't be able to do because of my blindness that I'm suffering with. But I love this company because with this amazing product, with the result I've got, it gave me such a confidence and it gave me such a boost that I believe today, whatever I set my mind to, I can do it. You know, there's nothing can stop me from what I want to do. And then, you know, because of this amazing opportunity, we've been overseas with this company 4 times. We had vacations, fully paid vacations. You'll hear about that as well. We've been to Greece, Mauritius. We've been to, Venice. I think it's twice to Greece, Venice and Mauritius were our trips. And those were fully paid. And last year, we even qualified for the vacation, but you guys know because of COVID, we didn't, you know, get the opportunity to fly overseas. But this amazing company still paid us that 85,000 Rand in our bank account that they would have spent, you know, to fly us overseas for a vacation. So, you know, and on a monthly basis, we don't earn less than 40,000 a month. But again, remember, it's what you put in is what you get out. So myself, my wife, we do this business full time. We do it with a full-time attitude, you know, and every day we look at lives that we can change. And by changing lives, that is how we change our own lives. So we are so secure in this business, and we know the future is very bright for us, and we can't just wait for 2021. Thank you, guys.
Luke, what an incredible story. I mean, I've known your story for a number of years, but you just have a no problem attitude and you just go full tilt. I absolutely love it. And you're a great inspiration to many. So thank you for joining us on the call this evening. I really appreciate it. Right. So guys, we're getting to that final slot of our presentation this evening. We're going to be hearing from our incredible special guest all the way from Port Elizabeth. But I unfortunately will not have the privilege to introduce him. That's going to be up to another very good friend of mine. And just to illustrate how global Herbalife really is as a business, she's originally from Germany, has been living in Cape Town for the past couple of, well, quite a few years, not just the last couple of years, but she's actually back in Germany now. So she's joining us there from Germany this evening. She's a very, very good friend of mine. She's on that top 1% level that you saw earlier on when Rukshana took you through the marketing plan called the President's Team. So over to you, Bia Struik.
Hey, good evening. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you to everybody who shared this amazing story, and to all the speakers. Thank you, Liesl. My name is Bia Struik. Who wonders about my name? After divorce 13 years ago, I was finally deciding to take on my maiden name again. So a quick story to myself before we come to the guest speaker. I'm really very excited. I come from an insurance background. When I was 21 years old, I got actually in the corporate world told that there is no further progression. I was already on a management position, and this is what made me to become insurance broker, to work on my own, be my own boss. Was always tired, always exhausted, wasn't in the shape I wanted to be, and there came Herbalife my way when 27 years ago actually, and you can see my shape, incredible. I really feel on top of the world right now. It's absolutely amazing what the products can do for you. But discovering the marketing plan actually made us deciding to start the business opportunity, first part-time, but very quickly after an extravaganza. Some of us just come out of an extravaganza, and extravaganza was a game changer for me. We decided to take this business opportunity serious. My dream was really being financially independent, being also independent that I can travel and live wherever I want to live. And this is like a dream becomes true. When I just get your attention and you look at the photo, which is there on the bottom in the middle, actually showing my family. So there's the extended family, which is my Herbalife family right in the middle, but there is also my own family, which is a small family, but there was a need actually that my family needs me. And this is what I'm so grateful for, with everything, the freedom I have with Herbalife, and an incredible team that I just can be for 2 months now, right now in Germany, and can help and can support and can assist This is besides all the other luxuries, extras with travel and everything what we have in Herbalife, which gives me such a special feeling. And this is what I want for each and everybody who is here on the call, that you find basically what is important for you in your life and that you go for it. You definitely can find it in Herbalife. But this is enough of me. I'm incredible excited to have a good friend of mine on the call tonight, he and his wife. I see them, strangely enough, very seldom in South Africa, but I see them all the time when we travel on the vacations. They are serious qualifiers for the vacation. And when you qualify for the vacations, that means also that you're very, very successful because you play the whole game plan, actually. As you grow in the business, you go on vacations, you earn more money, and this is them. So I'm very, very excited to hear their story, which started actually after they came back from overseas, back home to South Africa. So without any further ado, over to my good friend, with my love to his wife, Marissa, but he's the speaker for tonight, Global Expansion Team member all the way from PE, Stuart. Hello.
Thank you so much, Bea, for that introduction. Super awesome to be here. It's always such an honor to be asked to just share our story, because our story is pretty normal. You know, we started where every new member started with a 585 Rand business pack, just ready to make changes in our lives. So welcome to everybody on the call, especially the new guys. So if you're here for the first time, you know, really take this in, because, you know, think about where you'll be in 5 years. I always say to all our new guys, I say, listen, if you don't make changes now, where will you be in 5 years' time if you don't make changes? And, you know, this business can be done part-time or full-time, or it can just, a small amount of money can make massive changes in your life going forward. So welcome to all of you guys. So, yeah, as Bea said, you know, we came back from overseas, but before that, you'll see my slide that comes up now. Marissa and myself both come from small towns in the Eastern Cape. And like many parents, it was all about going to school, getting your degree, and going off to work for the rest of your life. And that was it, you know, and that's exactly what we did. We got our degrees. We went off to the UK and started our corporate careers. I was a project manager for an IT company, and Marissa was a radiographer at the hospitals. And, you know, we earned great money. We managed to travel the world. We traveled to so many places. So travel has always been a massive, massive thing in our lives. The left picture there, you see, that's climbing Machu Picchu in South America in 2005. So, you know, we were building our corporate careers. And as you know, there's people out there that are in corporate that don't like what they're doing. And that's exactly us. I couldn't see myself in this business for the next 60 years. Marissa was working long hours in the hospitals, and we really thought there had to be something else for us out there. So we came back to South Africa when my son was born, and you know, we are actively looking for a business opportunity, and that's where we came across Herbalife. We actually answered an advert in the newspaper, and we went to see Anthony Later, who's our upline, and we saw all these products, and we were like, what are these? You know, we weren't quite sure. But we've always been healthy and fit. But when we got on the products, we felt absolutely amazing. And that's the key thing, guys. It's all about these amazing products. We felt amazing. And we thought, wow, there's an opportunity here. And literally for about 3 years, we had no interest in the actual business side of Herbalife. Anthony was trying to get us to a big event to go and have a look at the bigger picture. And eventually, after 3 years, I went to a big extravaganza. And only then I said to him, why haven't you not told me about the family, the excitement, and the opportunity out there? And that's when we started taking it seriously. The next year, we qualified for our first international vacation. And that's when Marissa actually got on board with me and said, right, this is actually a business. And during that time, because of Herbalife, she was able to quit her job. She studied for 3 years to be a therapeutic reflexologist. She opened a practice from home, and she runs her own therapeutic practice from home. So it's amazing that time freedom that we always wanted when we were in corporate, we now have that. We both work from home, and we absolutely love what we do. We are so proud to be Herbalife independent distributors with that kind of time freedom. So about that first vacation, you know, again, we had no idea the company was going to take us on this. We got flown off to Venice. We got put on a Mediterranean cruise on the 14th floor of the ship, coming into a new country every morning with the music blaring, fit clubs, everything paid for, 5-star. And we thought, wow, okay, this is really, now we have to start taking this seriously. At the top left, if you can just go back there, Bayo, quickly. The top left, that's my product result. So we've always been massive product users. So for me, the sports products that you saw earlier, I'm really into the sports products, the recovery shakes and everything else. So it is really about the products. That's some of our team. We've created a team of product lovers. And you can hear that it's all about the products, and that's how you grow your team. At the top there, that's our nutrition club, where people can come in and actually taste our smoothies every day and actually get to see our community, feel the energy, feel the excitement. And that's how really we've got the products and grown a team. So yeah, it's been exciting. And we just can't wait for the future, you know. You'll see on the next picture that's, I can't remember what the next picture was, but yeah, okay. So that's how we roll, you know. Again, time freedom. That's something that I'm focusing on a lot, because that's us at home. We wear the brand. It's all about use the products, talk to people, and use the products. Use the products, wear the brand, and talk to people. And that's all we do. It's really simple. So if you here for the first time wondering how you do this, it's really easy. Get the product out there, talk to people, and it's amazing what can happen to your business. We're always branded. We're always wearing the button. You can see us Herbalife members that are always wearing the button, and that's the easiest way to get business. There's no secret to this. You just got to use the products, feel amazing. So small daily improvements when doing consistently over time lead to stunning results, guys. And that's really what we want to focus on. Change your mindset, change your language, and it's amazing what can happen in your life. So yeah, activity, again, that's all we do. We love being out there. We're on social media, showing our activity, showing what we're doing. We're not showing something that we're not passionate about. So, you know, we're living our lives. We've got time freedom. We're using the products and making sure that people are seeing what we're doing. We're not out there just saying, please buy my shake. We're saying, guys, we're using the products. We're a product of the product. Come and join us. And it's amazing how many people are looking for this kind of thing. People are looking for energy. People are looking for lifestyle. People want to be positive. And the more you get on these products, the more positive you are, the more productive you are, and the more you wake up ready to take on the world. So that's all we've been doing over the last 10 years, is really just focusing on lifestyle, using the products, and talking to people. That's as simple as it is. So just to end off with, guys, look after your body, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. That's a motto by our amazing Jim Rohn, our mentor, you know, somebody that we listen to every day. You also see Mark Hughes there, but use the products, wear the button, and talk to people. We were talking about him earlier on the training. That's 3 of the vacations we've been on. We've been on 7 fully paid for vacations to Turkey and Greece and Mauritius. And, you know, by the end of next month, we would have qualified for our next vacation. So that's on track for the end of next month. And then again, you know, we work hard, guys. It's simple. It's not easy. We do work hard, but we also believe that you need to still the mind at times. So Marissa and I believe a lot in personal development, meditation, make sure that you've got your head, you know, you've got your head straight. And then don't blame others for your situation. You have the ability to achieve absolutely everything and anything you put your mind to. So that's our story. I hope I've been able to inspire somebody on the call tonight, and we're just having fun. That's really what we're having fun. We're working hard. And if you're on the call and you're thinking about joining, just do it. Get back to the person that invited you. Thanks, Bea.
Awesome stuff, Stuart. Thank you so much for joining us as our special guest this evening. I think you and Marissa are a perfect example of what a healthy, active lifestyle should look like. So you guys exemplify that, and you go out and share that with other people, and that's what attracts them to you. So congratulations on being this close to qualifying for your next vacation as well. That's really, really awesome. Right. So just to close off the evening for everyone tonight, we've got a couple of major events that are coming up. And even if you are a guest on the call tonight, you still have an opportunity to qualify for this event. Last weekend, we had our Europe and African extravaganza. Coming up in November, we have our African extravaganza, which is purely for the Africa region. And it's going to be still a virtual event. Unfortunately, we're not doing live events just yet, but I am so incredibly excited about the couple that we have that are going to be our special guests for this event. So if you guys think back a little while, we spoke about the president's team level. These guys have done 15 times what a normal president's team person does. That's the growth that they've had in their business. So yes, president's team is great, but there are levels to the levels, right? So, and they're a young couple. They're a young couple. They are absolutely on fire. They've reached a level in the company that's also called the Chairman's Club. So that means they have 5 different lines minimum of president's team members in their organization alone. That's over and above the 150K. So I'm not going to bore you with all the statistics there. The Herbalife guys might have a little bit of an understanding of what all of that means. But the point is, these guys are on fire. They're doing the deal on a daily basis, and they're going to be our special guests. So if you get started as a brand new Herbalife member, you want to make sure that you book yourself in for this event. You do not want to miss being trained by these guys. And over and above that, we've got one of our most amazing doctors from our Nutrition Advisory Board, Dr. David Heber, joining us and doing training as well. I've had the privilege of attending a number of his trainings live and virtually and online. I follow him on Instagram. He is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to nutrition and things related to weight management. He is just fabulous, and he's been voted one of the best doctors in the US by his fellow peers for a number of years. So another great person that you definitely want to get trained by. So even if you're not interested in the business side of things, you're going to get lots of value on the nutrition training as well. Then we have another event coming up exactly like this one tonight, next week, Thursday. So if you're a guest here this evening and you're thinking, man, I wish my aunt was here, I wish my friend was here to see this with me, great news. We have another event next week, Thursday. There's a time change for next week, Thursday. It will be with the same credentials for you to get into the meeting, but it will be at 7 o'clock and not at 8 o'clock. We have another incredible lady who's built a beautiful business here in South Africa as well. She's on the global expansion team, 2.5K level, Nasima Mayet Layer, and she's going to be telling us a little bit more about how she's built her amazing Herbalife business. So if you have people in mind you want to expose to the opportunity, join us next week, Thursday, and invite those people along as well. Then one of our huge monthly events that we've got coming up, it's called the Business Building Seminar. It's hosted on a Saturday. Our next one is coming up on the 9th of October. We have another Get 2.5, amazing special guest all the way from the UK, Daniela Loveridge, joining us. Young, on fire, her business is growing beautifully. You definitely want to hear from her. And together with her on the call, we're going to be hearing from 2 South African superstars, Debbie and Andrew Rich Schultz, who've reached the 3 million Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay, so that's in growth in their business, 3 million volume points. You definitely want to hear from them too and how they've done that. So if you are a guest, the question is, where do you see yourself going forward from here? You need to get back to the person who invited you onto the call and tell them what you'd like to do. So option A would be to get started on the products as a customer just to look and feel better. And you've heard a number of those stories this evening of people who just started out as customers. There's nothing wrong with that. You can definitely do that. Or option B is you want to get started as a preferred customer, where you purchase your member pack, you get that little bit of a discount on your products, which means you can either use more products or you have a nice saving. And you can also then possibly start earning a bit of extra income when you help other people get onto the products as well. Or C, you can start as an active distributor with the intention of really building a business. So you would still purchase your member bag, but now you get to purchase your products between 25 up to 50%, depending on how you start developing your business. You can earn an income while working around your schedule. You've heard Stuart say it, you know, the lifestyle part is important. You can do this business part-time, you can do it full-time around any other activities that you've got going on. And you can have the opportunity to build a customer base and sponsor other distributors to help you to build an amazing team in Herbalife and get the rewards that come along with that. So please get back to the person who invited you onto the call this evening. And I think that pretty much is our last slide for this evening. I want to thank every single one who joined us on the call this evening as a speaker, who joined us to share their testimonials. Without you, these meetings cannot happen. This isn't organized by Herbalife on the corporate side. These events are put together by distributors. So even if you are a member on the call this evening or a customer on the call this evening and you would like to take part in an event like this, please get in touch with your upline so they can put you in touch with the organizers. We're always looking for fresh news stories and people to join us on the calls. That's it from my side. I wish you guys a pleasant Thursday evening. Further, enjoy the weekend that's coming up. Work hard, go out there, change lives, enjoy the products, and we'll see you guys next week, Thursday. Thank you.
Well done,
Thanks,
everybody.
Liesl.
Thank you so much.
Awesome host. Sure.
Thanks,
You were
Thanks everybody.
Amazing, Stuart.
Yay!
Great, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.